So if you've installed Microsoft's Fall Creators Update to your Windows 10, it might be time to actually do some fall cleaning. Let me show you what I mean. In installing that update, we end up with this windows.old folder, and I've right-clicked and run the properties on that folder. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. And what you'll see is that this folder is taking up 28.6 gigs of space. Now, I want to pause for a minute and say, if you're going to go through with cleaning up your system, make sure you have a backup, because if we clean up and get rid of this Windows old and some other things, we're not going to be able to back out of the Fall Creators Update and get to the previous version. So keep that in mind. If you're worried about that, make sure, as always, that you have a full backup of your system before you complete this process. So let's go in. I'm going to show you two ways to clean up your system. The first, I'm going to right-click on the C drive and go to Properties here. And normally what you would do is run Disk Cleanup. However, if we look at the Disk Cleanup, we're missing system files. So we need to run it again by simply clicking Clean Up System Files. So it's going to go ahead and run that disk cleanup for us. Once that completes, we can see that we now have the Windows Upgrade log files and other things that we can clean up. The big one is right here, the previous Windows installations. That's this Windows old folder. And as you can see, it's up to 32 gigs of space that I can clear. So my best practice, and by the way, I'm running this on my production machine. So everything that I'm doing, I'm entrusting to do on my production machine. So I would go ahead, click all of these, and then click OK. So that's one way to do it. You click OK, and it'll go ahead and do this. Now, Microsoft wants us to move over to the Windows settings and really operate our system from here. So I want to show you another way to do this utilizing the new Windows settings. So to get to Windows settings, all I have to do is come down here and type in settings, click, and it'll open up this screen. From here, I want to just go into System and Storage. So if you'll notice, by default, the Windows can automatically free up space is off. I can go ahead and click this on and then change how we free up space. So by clicking here, I have some defaults of delete temporary files that my apps aren't using, delete files that have been in the recycle bin over 30 days, delete files in the downloads. So be careful with this. If you're utilizing your downloads as a storage space, definitely do not click this one. Okay. However, anything that I download, I move it into appropriate folders, so I can click there. And then here is the key: delete previous versions of Windows. So this is going to get rid of that old folder that we see over here. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and just cancel this the old way, and I'm going to choose Clean Now. And as you can see, it's cleaning up our files. I'm going to go ahead and pause while this completes. All right, so as you can see, it has finished. Now, it says it only cleared up 24.3 gig, but if you notice, if we come over here, I've refreshed the C drive. We saw how big that folder was, and the Windows.old folder is now gone. I can also right-click, go to Properties. Let me drag this over here, and we can see I'm now at use space of 443 gigs. Hope this helps you. Again, make sure to do that backup before you do this process. Take care.